is QD Yazani, and you guys watching my channel CorioWood. Alright, so as we said in the previous videos that because we are working with character pointers, and so we know how to increment, we know how to do append, we know how to do the addition and subtraction of our pointers. Now it's time for us to learn a little bit about tokens, what tokens are, and tokens are very hot topic in search engines. So if you guys want to learn search engines, so you need to learn tokens. What is tokens? Tokens is like a Google. Google's got a Google bot, and it goes to search documents. It retrieves all the documents from web pages and brings to the search engine. The first steps in the search engine is for the search engine starts this tokenizing these documents into those tiny bits of pieces of words, and then they process these words. So then they go do stemming, then they go do the compression, blah blah blah. And the first step, which is one of the most important, is that when you guys go in the search engine, you do your query, and say you guys gonna want to search about the US President Joe Biden, and then even though you guys put America and then President, and then the Joe Biden and US is gonna come and pop up inside the search engine. So this is called tokenizing, and the program scans the input string. It doesn't matter if you guys put this input string or you guys put a document, same effect, because it just program C++ doesn't know that you guys putting whatever you guys putting, like in our case we're gonna put it, and you guys got a document. So it's C++, as far as C++, they don't care. As soon as you guys put your program of your tokenizing your program, then the C++ start comes into action. So inside this, what happens inside this algorithm is copy characters from the string into another array called tokens. This copies character from the string into another array called tokens. So it looks like we need two arrays. So we're going to create our string, and we're going to give it to whatever amount of elements, and then we're going to give another array which is token, because we're going to copy our array to token. Alright, so the first one, as I said, it's going to be character, and we call it str. We give it to say 100 element, because we want to print 4 words. So I think it's going to be roughly around 100, but if you guys want to do more, you guys can do that one. So if you guys got like 200 or 300, you guys can do that. Alright, so we have another character, like I said, here, copy characters from the string, which is this one, into another array called tokens. So we need another array tokens, our token, and we also give it 100, we equal amount, and we have our integer, sorry, we have our character x and y, pointer x and pointer y. So as I said, we have a string. We're gonna get the string. This string is gonna be input, our input, because we're gonna build a small program. We're not gonna build like a Google search engine massive. You don't need that at the moment, because you're just learning. And we have a character of tokens, which we're gonna give it to 100 elements, and we have a character of pointer character of x and y. Alright, so the first one is that we put a C out. So we want to get input from the user. Please enter some string, some characters, some string, because we want to process the string. And now we're gonna get gets. That's an inbuilt function inside the C, which we get from the str. Now we're getting the str, and if you guys know, we have a str which is 100. So if you see out this str, we can see out. Okay, so because we have a gets, and now we're gonna get encounter some error because we haven't used these guys here. The reason we're getting this error is gets, because gets is inside this C++ inbuilt, as I said, is in build library, but we need to declare the actual library, so we need to include. That's what we're getting the error. And that's CS standard input output, because we need to put this C standard input output, otherwise we're going to get error. Alright, so we're going to run. Okay, so we're going to put our US President Joe Biden, and you guys see that whatever string we put it looks like it's nearly 100, so it will display that string. So our gets is working, so because we included this library here. Alright, so we're gonna put our so we're gonna uncomment this ones, and we're gonna uncomment this. So now we're gonna put, because we have already our string from the user, so we're gonna assign this one to X. So our X gonna get a str. So now we're gonna read token. So we're gonna get a token from the user, and we're gonna get a while loop if the condition is true. So while X is not empty, if the X is not empty, then we're going to start, and we're going to assign token. So we're going to have Y is equal to token. So we assign this token to Y pointer. So you remember we have a Y pointer as well on top. So the first one we assign the string to the X pointer character pointer, but now we assign this token to Y pointer. And now we put our if condition. If say X, then we put a X plus plus, we increment X, and our Y is gonna be, our Y pointer is gonna be null terminator. So this needs to be 0 because null terminator is not O. Okay, and then we're going to display the token. See out the token, our tokens. Alright, so we're going to give it to next line here, and we're going to run our program to see for errors. So we have a character pointer X and Y, we have a string, as I said, we have a token, two arrays here on top. We copied this one from that one, so a string we get it from the user, we are going to assign it to X pointer, and then we're going to assign this token to the Y, and then we say if X, because we have a string X assigned to this one, we increment X, then we put a Y which is token, we put a null terminator inside the token. Okay, sorry, we put a null terminator to Y. Okay, so we're gonna see if our program's got errors. Alright, so we put a US President Joe Biden. Okay, looks like our program is not working, so we say Y, because we didn't put the token here. We need to put a token. What token? The token is what token? So token, we need to put our token first. Alright, so we're gonna run our program, and we're gonna see US President Joe Biden. Okay, so our token is still not working. We want to say why our token is not working, and because our token is coming empty, so we need to put another while to say our token is not coming empty. So we assigned token to y, and we're gonna read characters until either a space or null terminator is encountered. So we put another while, and while our x pointer is not, so that exclamation, so sorry, this is exclamation is not empty, and x, this is another sign of our x pointer is not empty. So there is a shortcut. So if it's our pointer x is not empty and our pointer x is, that's a shortcut of not empty. Alright, so we put a x, put a y. We are going to assign x pointer to y pointer. Alright, and then we're going to increment both. We're going to increment y, and then we're going to increment x. So we're going to read until we encounter the null terminator, encounter the space. So we say we're going to tokenize all of the x, whatever string we put in on the x, and the y is got a tokens. So remember that I said that we're going to copy from x to y, from the string to token. So we have two array here. We're going to copy from string to token. All right. So now we're going to run our program, if our program is running well, and we're going to check on top if x pointer, and then if it's x pointer, then we're going to increment, then we're going to assign null terminator to y, then we are going to output the token. And with this part, this only one while loop, and then we're going to check if we encounter the space. Alright, so we're going to run our program. Okay, so looks like it has a problem with our this empty string. We're gonna do like this. We're gonna remove all the space and make it wider. So looks like the problem is gone. Okay, so US President Joe Biden. Okay, so you guys see that the US and the token is President Joe Biden. So we have successfully done our tokenization inside the C++. So even if you guys say put a more characters, say this is called the tokenization inside the C++. Say you guys can put any other string. So we're gonna run another one. Say you guys can put a, say you are watching CorioWood. Say you guys, and then we're gonna split. You are watching CorioWood. So that's how you guys do it. If you guys want to make it pretty, you guys can come here before the while, and before you're doing loop, you guys can put your C out and the tokens, and and you guys can put it like that, and just put your end line here, and here you don't need to put anything, you just put a token, because this is I'm going to show you guys a little, that's a little bit annoying, you know, the token thing is a bit annoying. So I'm going to show you guys which was annoying. If when you run that, enter some string, US president, so US, so this is a little bit annoying. Tokens are the tokens. Okay, so that's a little bit annoying. So what we do is that we're gonna get rid of this, the tokens, because we just want to see tokens. And here the tokens are, and underneath we just put a line. And if you guys want to put NL, our next line, all right, so there we go, we can do that. Okay, my name is Yazdani. Okay, the tokens are, my name is Yazdani. So that's how you guys can do your the tokens. If you guys want to put something t token, so you guys can do like this. So you guys can put C out here, and you guys can put a token. You guys can run. This is Yazdani. So, and I apologize for the token. So this is the token. So I'm going to increase my string. I'll see. Okay, so you guys see here that this is my name Yazdani. So this is my name Yazdani. So you guys see that we've got how many tokens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is how we're gonna do our tokens with 100 elements inside the C++. So this is the very basic and very good example of tokenizing inside the C++. If you guys want to start your search engine, so you guys can learn this tokenization, and we see what tokenization is. So I'm going to explain to you guys. We have two array of str with 100 elements, and we have a token, another array which is 100. Here we're gonna this characters from a string, we're gonna get it from the user. We are also gonna assign it to X, and then we're gonna assign this token to Y, and then this token is gonna check for the null terminator. If you guys look at here, that's from the first step. We're gonna get it from the user, while X pointer, which is got a string, is not empty. Then we're going to do our process. If you guys look at here, if is X character pointer, then we're going to increment that, and then we're going to put a null terminator to Y, and then we're going to do our token. And don't forget this one, because this is very important. These two lines here, while X is not empty string, whatever space, and X is not empty, that's what the shortcut is. And then we're gonna assign this character pointer X to character pointer Y, and then we increment both. So that's how the algorithm is for this tokenizing inside the C++. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Guys, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.